oh my goodness, I am in a belly of a whale. You know what? That's probably what Jonah was thinking. Because he was in a belly of a whale. And we're going to find out how he got in there. You know, Jonah loved the Lord with all of his heart. And all he wanted to do was listen to him. He wanted to do what God wanted him to do. So he would pray every night, "Dear Lord, whatever you want me to do, I will do it." Because Jonah just loved the Lord. So then one night, God spoke to him and he said, "Jonah, I want you to go to Nineveh and I want you to tell those people about me." Oh, Jonah didn't like that. Not at all. He was so scared because Nineveh was the wicked city. That means there was mean people that lived there. And he did not want to go to that city. So he thought, I'm just not going to answer God. So Jonah went on with his life. Well, God told him again, "Jonah, go to Nineveh." Well, this time he thought, well, God's still talking to me, and I still don't want to go. So he thought he had a brilliant idea. Well, I'm going to run from God. He won't be able to find me. So Jonah tried to hide over there and over there, but God always found him. So then he thought really, really hard, where can I hide that God will not find me? So he was walking along the beach one day, and he saw a ship sitting there. So he went up to the captain, and he begged him to let him on that ship. So finally, he went on, and when he got onto that ship, he noticed 3 men, and they were all worshiping different gods. They were worshiping the sun, the moon, and the earth. Jonah thought, but they're not worshiping the one and only true God. But Jonah didn't want to make sure God knew he was there, so he just went on his way, and he went down to the bunker, and that's where all the ship people slept. So Jonah fell asleep, and it became night, and a big storm came about. And Jonah was sound asleep. He was sleeping right through it. But everybody else was so scared. So they woke up Jonah, "Jonah, Jonah, pray to your God, pray to your God." So Jonah realized, this storm is because of me. It's because I'm running from God. So he told the captain, "You have to throw me overboard and the storm will stop." But of course the captain didn't want to do that. But finally the captain said, "Okay," and they tossed Jonah overboard into the ocean. And the storm stopped. Then, when Jonah was in the ocean, here comes this big whale, and he swallowed Jonah. And there Jonah was, in a stomach of a whale. And I'm sure it didn't smell the best either. But you know what? He spent 3 days and 3 nights in a belly of a whale. So he prayed long and hard to God, and he asked God to forgive him. And he said, "God, if you get me out of the belly of a whale, I will go to Nineveh, and I will share your love with the people." So the whale spat him out back onto the land. And Jonah did what he told God he was going to do. He went to Nineveh, and he shared God's love. And people got saved. People asked Jesus into their heart. So God said, "Jonah, you've done well. You can go home." So Jonah was making his way home, and God said, "Jonah, I will not destroy the city of Nineveh, since the people are good people now. And Jonah was not happy. He thought God was still going to destroy the city because they were evil people. But God explained to him that now they're good people and you guys can live at peace. So Jonah went back to his town and told everybody what happened. And everybody was so happy. And that is the story of Jonah.